All right, everybody, we're here with Inside the Dojo, Willie the Bam Johnson with the legend, MMA fighter, UFC, Mr. SHONIE Carter. I mean, it's an honor to be here with him. He got a chance to judge Point MMA, watch Point MMA. Sir, can you tell us, what do you think about Point MMA?
Well, honestly, I'm really excited to see a different style of format in MMA because this right now is what I really miss, the purity of the blend. I call MMA not mixed. I call it modern martial arts. And essentially, it gives the young athletes a platform to put their skills that they've practiced in the dojo to the test.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, essentially, you can look at it from a judging perspective, you can look at it from an athlete perspective, you can look at it from the fans' perspective, the referee's perspective, the commentator's perspective, the judge's perspective. But the cool part is that it's still pure. They're not worrying about sponsors, they're not worried about the politics, they're just competing.
Yes, sir.
And I hope this continues to take off. You know, it's beautiful because as a pro athlete, I've dealt with so many levels, tiers of politics and expectations. Whereas their only expectation is to go out there and compete.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Win, lose, or draw, they get a medal, they win. Oh, I saw you're a champion. Hey, my man, you owe me my robe back. But other than that, I'm glad to see that gives the youth of the future of martial arts a different platform.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Because a lot of people misunderstand what we do for decades. For decades. I remember watching you on TV. Adults coming to see. I remember seeing you on TV. I always enjoy it, but what I missed the most was the purity.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The simplicity.
Yes, sir.
The sweat, the punching, the kicking, the throwing, the choking.
Yes, sir.
But it was fun.
Yes, sir.
And this is the coolest part.
And the safety, would you say it's probably, many people, it's not cage fighting, it's safe, just that safe, wholesome expression for the kids, would you say
Right. They have headgear on, they got shin guards, they got gloves on. I mean, honestly, I'm glad the way it is, as safe as possible. They get punched, they get kicked, it develops character.
Yes,
I call
sir.
it,
Yes, sir.
builds character.
Yes, sir.
Rub some dirt on it, walk it off.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But the cool part is that dealing with a mano-a-mano conflict is Point MMA. It gives you that sense of accomplishment, facing a fear and accepting it. It's okay to be scared.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because if you're never afraid, you're a fool. It is in the time of fear that what you do in that moment is what measures you.
Yes, sir.
And each of us has a fear. And it's what we do in those moments of fear. Do we ball up and crumble, or do we stand and face the fear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And they're developing the character of facing the fear. I bet for one moment, I'm willing to bet if we would do a general consensus, how many of these kids, all of us as martial artists, can say they had a bully? What do we do in the moment of someone trying to be a bully? Do we run, or do we stand up and face the bully? Well, we're all afraid in the beginning, but we take that step forward to accept it.
Yes, sir.
So, what's safe? Staying in your house, locking your door, laying in your bed. But that's not even safe because you got to bed to go to the bathroom. You end up kicking the corner of the bed, and that's the world's most dangerous weapon: the corner of a dresser, coffee table, or bed. So you can get hurt in the bedroom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So these youth face the fear of uncertainty. And they accept it.
Once again, we say Point MMA, we're just carrying on what you guys have done, the joy of just learning how to develop that character, because if we develop that character, we are less likely to want to fight.
Exactly.
So that's the whole purpose of Point MMA. You know, let's get them to grow. Let's let them sweat in here rather than bleed. But it's my way to say thank you and thank Billy Blanks, thank all those people out there from the tournament circuit to the UFC ring for giving us a chance to pass it on to the kids in a safe, wholesome manner. So we're honored, sir. Us.
It's my privilege, my pleasure, my honor to be a part of something so true and wholesome, and watching these young ones develop. Because one day we're gonna be the old men,
Yeah, that's right. That's
and they're gonna be walking around with belts and everything, and they're gonna be the superstars.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It is already happening right now.
Yeah.